Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash. And we give double honor to our apostles and our elders, which are apostle elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahbashem Yahushai. 2024, which is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, that Yahbashem Yahushai redeems the elect and sets up the kingdom of heaven, which belongs to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Just jump into a quick lesson. I was talking to a brother earlier, and we were going into, this Passover coming up, and we always say it, Lord willing, this be the year. And the brother said something very beautiful. It's like, it's the hope. It's worth it. It's worth it to have that hope, because guess what? We have hope. It's better than nothing. Okay, because the world is seeing everything going on right now and has no idea what is going on. Somebody can tell, like, damn, why are we sending weapons to Ukraine, and why are we in a skirmish with Russia? Doesn't Russia have nukes? Because that's why it says knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of your time, man. All right, because the world doesn't have the hope that we have, man. That's why the scripture says, in your patience, man, possess your souls. All right. And you see what? It says we're a prisoner of hope. Damn, man, what kind of turn was that? Golly. These people out here bugging out, man. But the patience is what it's making us stronger, because we're hoping on something. We're having our mindset on the goal. That's why it says you're a prisoner of hope. What is a prisoner? A prisoner is somebody that is bound, somebody that is locked up. Hey, shalom to those coming on the comment board. Somebody that is in a position of straits. That's what this truth is, because we have to wait and we have to be patient for Yahbashem Yahushua to renew us, man. But this Passover, we said, like every year, Lord willing, this is the last one, and the next one we be in the kingdom of heaven, man. But if it's not the last one, guess what? We're gonna still keep patience. We're gonna still keep hope, because what did the disciples tell Yahushua? He said, where are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? The world, there's nothing in this world right now. I just posted a video that they said AI is getting ready to take over a lot of these jobs, man. A lot of these people that went to college, a lot of these people that invested in Babylon, now you in debt, and you have a computer that's getting ready to take your job, man. So what was the point of investing in Babylon? That's why it was a blessing not going to college, not putting yourself in trying to get a degree, and especially these women, man. These women have went to college and thought that was their way out to say, oh, I'm an independent woman. Now, guess what? A damn robot is getting ready to replace you, man. And you ain't gonna have a job. You're gonna have to go work a minuscule job that is not in your degree. And on top of that, you're gonna owe money. So what was the point of that, man? That's why we are in the best case scenario. We have hope, and this world is getting ready to, and this world deserves it, man. This world deserves it. And 2/3 of Jake that didn't want to come into this truth, that left this truth, bliss. And just like the apostles, Babylon, that means you never really believed in the Most High, man. You can stand on the place because you don't believe the Lord is going to destroy this place for the wickedness that it commits. And then it just came out with this thing with Garcia. He was talking to Andrew Tate, and he was telling them that they held him down and made him watch them violate children, man. This world is wicked. This world is wicked. It's going back to Molech. It's going back to child sacrifice. It's going back to these wicked deities that they worship, man. This is a recycled version of all of these other nations that the Lord has judged. Just like men come back in the reincarnation, kingdoms come back in the reincarnation. Just like this is the kingdom of Solomon is being reincarnated right now, man. All right. In the spirit, if you look at it, the kingdom of Solomon is being reincarnated. And who's going to rule? Who's going to rule the kingdom of Solomon? Solomon himself. Yahushua Solomon. So Solomon is going to rule, but this time his kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom. It's not going to have to reincarnate, because it's going to be a perpetual kingdom, man. So no kingdom is going to be able to take over Yahushua's kingdom. But guess what? We're going to take over, and we're going to judge through the spirit and power of Yahbashem Yahushua and the law. What are we going to judge them by? We're going to judge them by the scriptures, man. And these nations, they will die. They will come back in the reincarnation. They're going to have to go through that, because they're not going to be perfected, man. We're going to judge them on the earth, and they're going to come back, and they're going to have to serve that judgment again and being in bondage, man. That's a beautiful thing to think about. The kingdom of kings, the kingdom of Solomon is being reincarnated. That's why it says the tabernacle of David. And the tabernacle of David goes into Solomon, man. Salakia, hold on real quick. Let me close that. Salakia. Bear with me one moment. But if you look at it, the tabernacle of David is being raised up because that tabernacle dripped into King Solomon's rulership. Because King Solomon was what? He had King David's men of advisors, all right? Those people that followed, the tribes that followed King David and established them and had that kingdom established in that time, man. So those people are coming back again. It's that same generation with Yahweh Shai. So it's a beautiful time we're living in. All the things you see taking place is a chess move, man. The Most High is very thorough in everything that he does. Look at your veins in your body. If you want to see the human body, look at the genome, look at the DNA structure, the brain, how everything works is precise. Everything is where it needs to be, man. So how much more the glory of the Lord? This is what the Most High is going to glorify his name in. So if he makes things that are not his glory and their precision and they're precise, what makes you think his greatest work? Like the apostle said, this is the magnum opus of the Most High, man. Or look up that word, magnum opus. It's a great work. We are his great work, man. You cannot never, and I tell myself this, do not ever wake up and think that, oh, it's another day. No, it's not. It is not another day, because that's where you get a mindset of laziness, of lack, of not being in the spirit. Every day is a blessing. Every moment is a blessing, especially if you have the name Yahweh Shem Shai and you have this truth, man. Every day you have is a blessing. You have to count it as that, because you're going to cherish it that much more. Because, hey, some men didn't get the day. Like his Lord said, his judgment goes out every morning, man. Some men didn't see this morning. We got brothers that aren't with us anymore, man. Brothers that we personally know, and that's heartache, man. But you know that they're in a better position. And we've recently had some proof that, hey, man, the spirits and the angels, they're watching over us, man. And their glory, when you go, if you in or out, guess what? The Lord is magnifying this thing, man, because brothers' works do follow them. You know, your heart hurts, you get sad, but then you get happy at the same time, because you got somebody that's rooting for you on the other side, man. You know, I've lost loved ones and it's been to the same thing. I know that they know now. I don't have to worry about them wondering if this is the truth or what I'm doing is right. They know now, and they see the works, and you hope your works to follow you, man. You don't want to live this life and you have to hold your head down in the kingdom of heaven. And you got jakes you got niggas that are charging for prayers, man. I seen that this morning. The Sakari's charging for fucking prayers, man. If that's so, I'm not saying we don't have proof of it, but if that's for real, they charging for prayers and charging for shit, that they're making the Most High's word for filthy lucre. And that was the one thing that pissed Yahweh Shai off, man. It says, make not my father's house a house of merchandise, man. Niggas. Now I understand why we in the slavery we are in, man. Look at from Comfy. Look at Nate, what he's doing. Understand why we in bondage, Jake. Don't look at the Most High like, how could you do this to us? And you going through your hell daily like you innocent. You ain't innocent. All of us did something, and we deserve what we have today. Because look at what Israel is doing right now with the name of Yahweh Shem Shai in their lips, with the truth in their lips, knowing that we're Israelite on their minds. And look what Jake is doing, man. So you understand why we slung on those trees, why we got our backs whipped. We weren't innocent as a nation. And once you come to grips with that, then you can understand that the Most High is doing this out of love, and he's holding back. He could do worse. He could do worse. Look what he's getting ready to do to Esau, man. 1,000 years of hardcore bondage, and then he's going to be burnt. That is a hell of a sentence, man. That's why these elites, they're going to go crazy, because we've told them and we've given them the insight on what's getting ready to happen to them, man. They ain't happy. They ain't sleeping good. That why you think the Rothschild, hey, he was ready to get up out of here, man. But he was reset so he could come back in that brand new body, and he can go ahead and serve that punishment, man. All right. So the Lord could punish us more, but he's held back, man. That's what you always got to realize in this world. Leave it, man. From these women, from your family, if they're acting up, leave them, man, because we're at the home stretch right now. This Passover is going to be a heavy Passover, and the eclipse is happening right after the Passover, after the Feast of Unleavened Bread, man. You can't tell me that's a coincidence. The Feast of Unleavened Bread, and then a few weeks, a week or a week and a half, 2 weeks later, there's going to be a solar eclipse that's going to pass Babylon. What does it say? Because I remember last in 2019, I'll tell a story. 2019, a brother came and seen us for the Passover, and we heard about the video, okay? And we were hearing about it, and we took it as another news story. We were doing reports on it. We were like, okay, we didn't know what it was, and then it intensified. The brother got on the train that day. He got on the train on Sunday. They closed down the train stations right when he got home, man. And I'm gonna tell you, this is a personal story. The brother was at our city. He went home. We were just like, hey, Shalom, brother, we'll see you later. They closed down the train station as soon as he got home, man. Let me read some of these precepts. This is the book of Proverbs 23 and 23. It says, buy the truth and sell it not. Also, wisdom and instruction and understanding. That's what it is, because the Lord gave us freely. Look, he gave us his son freely, man. He gave us Yahweh Shai, the Most High, showing us that I give up for you, give up for me. That's if you look in the sacrifice that he did by giving us his son, Yahweh Shai, and putting the spirit on Yahweh Shai to go on that cross and to bear that burden, the Most High is saying, I'm willing to sacrifice for you. What are we can't sacrifice for him. It's all about sacrifice, because if you give, guess what? You receive that. The more that you give, they said a cheerful heart is a beautiful thing, man. So the Most High is showing us the epitome of cheerfulness, man, willing to give us his son for us and our filthiness and to bring him back to him. This is Ecclesiastes 4 and verse 28. Shalom, Yahweh, the Shalom, brother. I was waiting on you, bro. This is Ecclesiasticus 4 and verse 28. And it says, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. That's right, man. Do you understand? The Most High said, I'm going to be in your corner. Who else you need? The Most High is the greatest cut man. The Most High is the greatest cut man. Because what does a cut man do? A cut man is in your corner to help you when you're wounded. He presses the cold compress on your eye. He oils your eye up. He puts Vaseline on it. The Most High is the cut man on high, man. And Yahweh Shai is your coach. He's your trainer. And the Most High is back there with the cut man, and we bruised up. We got a swollen eye, and the Most High is like, he's cutting. He knows exactly, because a cut man is like a doctor. He's like a physician on your corner, because he can see if your lacerations are too deep, and sometimes he can stop the fight. So the Most High he's a cut man, and he's given us what we need to go back into another round of fighting. And what are we fighting? We fighting Satan, man. And how do we know that? As an example, look at boxing. Sometimes you will spar against somebody that is equal to your opponent. So Satan is likened unto our sparring partner, man. And we're getting better through this fight, and we're fighting to be the champions, man. And the elect is going to be the champions of our nation. They're going to be the avant-garde. They're going to be the avatars of our nation. They're going to be the forerunners of the kingdom of heaven to come. The Most High is going to use them as a foundation, and he's going to build off of them, because they're children, their seed, their works, the slaves that we make build things, if we're part of that number, man. That's going to be the foundation of the kingdom to come, man. The elect is a very important thing. That's why the elect have to be strong. They have to be the best of the best, because the foundation must be strong. The building is nothing without the foundation, man. And some of us, like I said before, we here to get down, man. You got warriors on the planet Earth right now. You got mighty men on the planet Earth right now. Esau knows what's up. He's preparing, man. Because when the Lord unlocks this thing, just like in the time of Sam, imagine if you have 144,000 Samsons, man. The Most High ain't gonna do one man and just have him doing. What if he puts 144,000 Samsons on the earth? Samson was able to kill 1,000 men with a jawbone of an ass. You don't want that running around, man. Like I always say, the elect are pocket nukes. And if they start going off here in Babylon, man, It's gonna shake the foundation, man. And I'm ready, man, because these nations need to they need to learn that we're not the shit that they look at us. When you walk through your life and these nations look at you, they know you're special, but they say, oh, that's just a nigga though. We still got it. I'm tired of that, man. I'm tired of this. You wanna know that there's something more to life than being under your enemy, man. Let me go read. Don't get no emotional. Salakia. This is Second Ezra 16 and verse 76. And it says, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. That's why we're not made to be perfect, but we're made to serve a purpose. Our purpose is to glorify the Lord in these bodies. Okay. Our purpose is to go through this hardship. Our purpose is to take the L's that we're taking because we're getting ready to live a life of W's. The Most High, it says a false balance is an abomination. He can't have, if you have a perfect nation, guess what? You would have to have an imperfect nation because that's a just balance. You have hot, you have cold, you have hard, you have soft. That's the Most High working on duality, man. So for us and even our women, if we're gonna have the most beautiful women, guess what? Our women had to be ugliest, man. They had to go to their ugly stage. We went through our ugly stage. Now the Most High is building us to our beauty stage, our everlasting. What does it say? Everlasting joy to the Heavenly Father, man. The Most High is he's gonna glory over us, just like you glory. He says, "I shall, as a father saveth his only son that serveth him," man. Okay, and it says, verse 13. It says, "Now this is Second Ezra 14 and verse 13. Now therefore set thy house in order." And what's your main house? Your mind. And then your house, and that's why the Lord has set up the apostles and elders to watch over the flock, man. Okay. And it says, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them be in trouble. And then we come into the time of Jacob's trouble. It says, and now renounce corruption. Okay. Second Ezra 14 and 14, 144. Let go from Salakia, let go from thee mortal thoughts, the doubts, the hesitations. The Most High got it, man. If you can't believe in the Most High, who can you believe in? If you can't believe and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua to come through for you, who else is going to be able to, man? Think about that. And it says, cast away the burden of man, put off now the weak nature. Get strong, Jake. Verse 15, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from this time. And we looking for it now, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming with glory, and we ready for Jacob's trouble, man, because this place can't go on. Every day we live under this man and this society keeps on going is another day that we have to go through hardship, man. So Lord willing, this edifying lesson, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say, call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Until the next time, I'm going to say, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Lord willing, this was the edifying lesson, a motivational lesson, and a lesson just to say, keep going, keep strong. We're getting ready to see beautiful things. Until the next time, I say, Shalom.